So I just had a very hard conversation with my son, right? And after I finished, I gave him a rundown about where I'm from and what we overcame and how I want so much more for them and to be so much better than me, bigger and better than me. Like, you can be whatever you want. The sky is literally the limit. And I'm talking to him, right? And then after I finished talking to him, one of the neighbors overheard me having a conversation. It was like, you did good, you talked right, and you made it so open to where, he would come to you for anything. And he's like, he gets it. He hears you, and it's coming from his mother, who he's going to hear first. And he was like, you did so well. And, that's what's missing in society is that conversation. And I started walking down the road just to get some clarity and clear my mind a little bit, right? And I just heard this song that I heard when I was in my 20s, and I can't remember for the life of me who sings it. But I don't know if it's just a down south song or whatever, but it was like, I hope I make it out the ghetto, 'cause these streets keep calling me. Every time I try to leave, I hope I make it out the ghetto, 'cause these streets keep calling me. Every time I try to leave, I hope I make it out the ghetto. Listen, all I ever wanted to do was provide a life that my kids would never have to know what the inside of a project looks like, never know what missing a meal feels like. I'll miss all the meals before my kids miss any meals. I want to make sure I work 2-3 jobs, whatever it got to be, to make sure my kids have more than I could ever ask, think, or imagine. And my baby, he going to Washington, D.C. right now because I wasn't able to do it when I was growing up because my mama, she couldn't afford it. And I'm trying to make sure, I instill into them humbleness, meekness, and just good character. And I'm sitting here and I'm looking at my son, and he got tears in his eyes as I'm telling him, your mama will never leave you. Your mama will never stop loving you. Your mama's going to love you to the end of times. I don't care how many times you mess up. I'm going to pick you back up and tell you how much I love you because you're my child. You came from me. You're never too far from me. And if I'm not there and you got freedom, you got free will, just remember me. And I'm hearing God, and he's saying the same thing. He says, you're my child. You're my child. You're never too far from me. Carry me in you. I carry you with me daily. God says you're never too far from him. You're never too far. I don't care what you've done in this lifetime. I don't care what battle you face in this lifetime. You're never too far. And I just hear that song playing in my head again. I hope I make it out the ghetto, 'cause these streets keep calling me. Every time I try to leave, I hope I make it out the ghetto. God, do it for me. Do it for me. Help me provide this life for my children so they never have to think about living in poverty ever again. Do it for me, God, 'cause I know you can. I hope I make